Hi everyone, welcome to Scientia once again. Today I come up with another exciting and interesting vlog to you all that is about preparing a special lunch for my kids to take to school. My kids recently came up with an adorable request. They wanted their lunch packed in banana leaves. So today I'm going to fulfill their wish. Being a working mom, balancing work and home can be a challenge, but moments like these make it all worth. Actually, I stepped out to pluck some of the green chilies. Meanwhile, I enjoy some of the garden trees. Even though my mornings are very hectic, I make it a point to take at least 5 minutes just for myself. This is one of the Irish jack tree. These views are recharging my day. This morning I am making vellappam and fish stew for breakfast. I like the ginger and the coconut milk combination very much. These fishes I directly brought from nearby farm. I prepared the dough for vellappam last night and kept it to ferment overnight. To get soft and fluffy vellappams, this step is crucial. Being a working mom, I always prepare dough for idli or vellappam last night to make my work easy. To preheat my pan, I turn on the stove. Some people will use oil to grease, but if your pan is non-stick, you might not need oil. I scooped a ladle of fermented vellappam batter and pour it into center of the pan and gently swirling it to create a thin edge. This kind of swirling process is exactly a talent for mothers. Covering the pan ensures the vellappam cooks evenly and gets that soft and fluffy. After 1 or 2 minutes, we can remove the lid. See, our vellappam cooked very well. With a spatula, carefully we can remove it. Here you go, perfectly cooked vellappam. In between, I was chopping the peas for uperi for lunch. Every time we will not receive good quality peas, but luckily this time we received nice one. Now we have to crush garlic and shallots. I always love to use my mortar and pestle for this recipe because it gives the dish fresh and authentic flavor. Now you have to add 1 or 2 spoons of coconut oil and heat well. Add crushed garlic and shallots and saute them until golden. We cannot think about an uperi without chili flakes. I love these flavors. Now I am adding all the chopped peas into the pan. If you need, you can add a pinch of turmeric powder. Add enough salt, and if you want to add cooked peas instead of the raw one, you can do that also. Usually I'll feel that if we are adding cooked peas, the water content and all, it will make the taste different. But if we are adding fresh and allow them to cook in a slow flame, it will be give nice flavor and texture. These are the marinated fish pieces that I already prepared yesterday night. My vehicle will come sharp 8 o'clock, so between that I'll not get enough time to cook all this. So some of the things I'll prepare last night itself. My kids are fish lovers, but every time I will not prefer to send this to school. But as they wish once in a while, I'll allow. They'll sometimes say, my friends are bringing, then why can't you allow? So I'll allow once in a while. I usually prepare the rice in rice cooker, which is quite easy for me. This I kept inside 6:15. Now it's time 7:30. Let's look what it is inside. Yes, it's perfectly cooked. Now it's time to strain it out. Usually I'll keep the strainer over the saucepan and I'm pouring the rice and water into the strainer to remove the excess water. Here are the banana leaves right from our garden. Before using that, we have to clean the banana leaf in a fresh water and lightly heat it over the flame to make soft and flexible. This step will help to avoid tearing. Now I placed a newspaper. Above that, we have to keep a banana leaf. Now we can add rice in the center. In this kind of choru, we will add a lot of side dishes. For me, my side dishes are very little. Chili flakes chammandi is my kid's favorite. Now I am adding pickle. This pickle is a combination of dates and star fruit. Place a pea peri in one side of the banana leaf. Having a omelette and fish fry at a time is a debatable one, but in most of the choru you will see a omelette and fish together. Now it's time to wrap the banana leaves. Fold the sides inward first, then fold the top and bottom to seal it completely. After folding the banana leaf, you can wrap it with the newspaper to avoid the leakage or watering flow. Now I am tying this using rubber band. Meanwhile, I took a quick shower and ready to have breakfast. In normal days, I'll prepare all this breakfast and I'll not get the time to eat. But luckily today I got enough time. The vellappam and stew combination is just heavenly. After preparing the lunch, I'll place it on the table and ask the kids to take the charge of packing into their bags. This will help to teach the responsibility in children. While they are doing, we need to guide them if needed. Also observe what they are doing. Now it's sharp 8 o'clock and we are waiting for our bus. This morning was somewhat busy as I was taking the glimpses of cooking. Now it's time to leave for us. Thank you for watching.